Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the Proscenic M7 Pro and do a quick review. Let me know what you think about this video by leaving a like and a comment down below. So let's start with navigation. How well does it navigate around chair legs, objects on the floor, shoes? Well, in my test I found that it navigates around chairs very well. It actually just kind of goes around them and gets in between them very well. It does very well at obstacle avoidance, where it'll actually slow down before it hits the object. As you can see, it navigates around shoes pretty well. Some of the lighter shoes, it kind of just pushes them around, but for the most part, the bigger shoes, it kind of just moves around them. As you'll be able to see in the next couple clips, the robot itself does very well at avoiding large obstacles as well as smaller obstacles, by kind of just pushing them around or avoiding them altogether thanks to its laser navigation. I find this to be very helpful compared to the Roombas, where it just kind of runs over the objects or just gets stuck on them. So as you can see, with the laser navigation this unit has, it kind of just noticed that box is there and kind of slowed down before it ran into it. It kind of just goes around it, kind of using it as a guide. You can see it does the same thing when it gets up to the chair leg. I think this could be a downfall, as you probably would need it to clean under the chair leg. But it's still a nice little feature to have, especially if you have some delicate items in the house. Let's move on to its pickup ability on hard floors. I find when it's on high power it does very well. However, when it's on low power or quiet mode, it doesn't do the greatest and will leave a lot of debris. One thing I have noticed with this robot is the spinning side brushes is kind of like the i7, where it kind of just flings debris around. Hopefully with a software update, Proscenic can correct this, where you can control the side brush speed, or hopefully it'll slow it down a little bit just so it's not flinging debris all over the place. This is what was left over. A lot of this debris that's left over is from the side brushes flinging it around. So one thing with this robot is when it picks up larger debris, such as dog food in this case, it does struggle emptying out the bin completely. That's one downside I found with the robot. Also, the dustbin does not have a dirty bin sensor, so the robot will not return to the dock to empty itself when it gets full. That is a huge downside compared to the Roomba S9 and the Roomba i7. This unit did very well picking up finer debris like coffee grounds off hardwood floors on high power. However, when I tested it with lower power, as you can see in another video, it did not do very well and would leave quite a bit of debris. However, there was still a lot of debris on the floor just from the spinning side brushes flinging everything around. So like I said before, hopefully a future software update or firmware upgrade will fix this, and hopefully you'll be able to slow down the side brushes. So in my testing, this unit does very well on carpet, from fine debris to large debris. And I tested this on carpet with dog food. Again, the spinning side brushes were kind of an issue, but it did do pretty well in getting most of the debris picked up. Biggest things the Proscenic M7 struggled with was the larger debris getting stuck in its roller if there was too much of it. But then again, this was a high stressful test and not usually something you would see every day in a normal environment. So I thought that was just something worth mentioning. So by the end of its run, I did pick up most of the debris. Most of the debris that's left over is due from the spinning side brush just flinging it everywhere. So overall, it did a pretty good job. I've been running this unit every day ever since I've got it. Been doing very well at cleaning the house. I haven't had any issues with it getting stuck on anything, or even getting stuck on smaller debris such as socks or anything like that. It does very well at avoiding those obstacles. I also have two dogs who leave their bones all over the place, and it does very well at avoiding those and not pushing them around. It does very well leaving the dogs alone too. It doesn't come up to them and try to suck up their tail like the Roomba S9 and i7 does. This one will come up to them and kind of just see that they're there and turn around and go the other way. So I think that has to do with its laser navigation, which is also a good benefit. For having this unit for several weeks, I would give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing that I would say needs to be improved is its spinning side brushes, as well as the app. The app function is not the greatest. I found the app is very buggy sometimes and will kind of error out, and you'll have to reset the app or log out of the app and log back in. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with the app really. So this was just a quick review on the Proscenic M7 Pro. I plan to do a full in-depth review coming soon, where I go in-depth with the app and more of the robot functions and stuff like that. Let me know if you liked this video by leaving a like, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another video.
Yeah.